Nobody fucking wins. Like it or not, you fight to lose. None of that shit is up to you. So just fuck it, let it through. Stop playing that fucking game. Like it or not, you bet you lose. None of that shit is up to you. So just fuck it, let it through. Now!
He really did.
It always.
Well, so what?
Yeah.
So let's do some cheers. Why you betray me so easily with this red wine? You entice me
It's right.
with this nice Portuguese wine.
It's right.
I know, it's nice. It's always good when I have one.
You like it? You like sweet?
Oh, look at it!
Me
He even changed his sound.
too. That's the best.
Mm.
I'll put it down because I don't want, they need
No,
to
put
pay.
it there, man.
No, for
Why
me,
not?
they need to pay for that. It's my.
No, put it up. It's fine. Let him have some free advertisement. I don't mind.
It's very,
Very sweet.
sweet, fruity.
Yeah, I like
It reminds me of Korean wild raspberry wine. We have something like this.
You need to introduce me to it. I want to try them.
You know, when you say these things, Korea and wine, a lot of French and Italian people like throwing their computers on the wall now. You know.
You know, they're like my nemesis. Take it on, I'll take it on. I take war on them. Fuck them.
Do you call them? You call them food fascists, then?
Italians? Yeah. Food fascist.
But we love them.
French
Their way.
culture fascist. Some of them think.
We started strong. Look at
Some of them think.
he's such naughty.
We have culture, and no other country have culture.
Is that how Koreans?
No. I'm talking about France.
Oh,
France.
And Italian people, only Italian food is good enough.
We have this friend. He used to do the drawings for the band. You know, when she was in
I'm
London.
talking about very few.
Roberta, she's Italian and she's also from the north, so like good parts of Italy. So if you want to upset her, you send her like pictures of pizzas with what was this fruit?
pineapple.
Pineapple, yeah. She will block you. She will block you.
I like pizza. With
But she will block you
pineapple.
if you do that shit.
A lot of people like hate me for that. But
I love that shit, and people.
I love it. That's
You like it?
I love it.
I like
Have you eat this pineapple and shrimps? That's the shit.
Oh, sounds nice.
Yeah. I had it in like fucking Greek island, and it was expensive as well. It was good. It was like the crust was nice, and they had like pineapples and shrimps and some sauce. Yeah, they kill you in Italy.
Pineapple and
That was
ham.
tasty.
It's called Hawaiian pizza from America, and it's classic.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
No, I like that. There's one. I was actually I was in Namibia. That's also southern part of Africa where I'm from, and I was at this. It was actually an Italian restaurant. I don't know how real of an Italian restaurant it was, but it had.
It was
like,
Africanized.
They had like this pizza.
Were they Italian people?
Not that I know. But
It was Italian style restaurant.
But they had
I
this,
can't stop thinking.
they had like this pizza. This is like my favorite pizza that I've ever eaten. It's like cold barbacoa. They had like mince and then pineapples on the side. So it's like you're stuffing yourself.
Yeah, why
and then
not?
you're
Why not?
digesting at the same time. I like that.
I mean, isn't like, did you ever think like food is like music as well? There are styles where people will say,
Doesn't it?
it evolves.
Yeah.
So you have like this, I'll just say you come from hip hop or rock,
Yeah.
right? So you have all these styles, you have your people that like actually build the foundations of the styles, but then somebody else comes new and they say, oh, wait a minute, who are you changing this thing or this thing? But it's just music and it's just food. You just try stuff and if it's tasty, it's tasty.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Fuck. Whenever I met hundreds of Italian people and I befriended with many of them in London.
Yeah.
And whenever they talk about food, my hands up. I ain't
Never,
fucking
don't
arguing.
argue.
I ain't arguing with you.
Don't argue.
Okay, everything you say is right.
I don't argue.
Okay, just get that shit away from me.
But what about Greek people? We do the same. We always talk about our food. It's like South European style. We always eat
Well,
Portuguese as well.
I don't think you Greek people are as.
But you know Portuguese culture, right?
No,
Not really.
Not really.
None of these other people in other countries are not as rigid as Italian about food.
Yeah, they have the law. Is the university that?
I don't really argue about people's tastes. So if you like it, you like it. If you don't, I mean, it's.
Is it like your style is like really easygoing, and when you find like argument, you just walk away?
I keep quiet.
You keep quiet.
I'll just watch. I'll keep quiet. So it will feel like I'm really quiet. They'll be like, "Why are you so quiet?" and everything. But I just don't want to say anything. Especially when I know that my opinion might create like clash or something.
Nice.
I don't like.
I mean, I couldn't do that.
One day I started arguing about pizza with some like 2 Italian girls at the same time, and I taunted by saying I like American pizza better than Italian. And they looked at me like a person who's so bored looking at monkeys in the zoo or something.
Yeah.
They couldn't find time to explain it to you.
They were looking at me.
It's perfect.
And then
It's
there
perfect.
was a customer sitting,
Yeah.
like drinking his coffee, and then she heard what I said. She turned back at me. Italian pizza's better.
He said it.
I think I need to
Crazy.
go to Italy and try a proper pizza over there to see.
I mean, proper pizza, yeah. They have the technique, definitely. The recipe came from there. It reminds me this argument about rock and roll in the 90s and grunge music. Grunge music came from Seattle, right? So
I think I read something about Italy. The pizza didn't actually come from Italy. You know?
Turkey, it come from Turkey. It's called pitas.
So
They're gonna kill me now. They're gonna kill me.
they're gonna fucking knife you.
that's just from Google. I googled it, so it's.
And I one day I called spaghetti pasta. I called it Italian noodle, and they got so fucking pissed off.
That's harsh.
You're pushing the buttons there.
That's harsh. That's harsh.
You're pushing the buttons.
What is technically noodle? Same shit.
And plus we know Chinese were before. We're older civilizations.
Historically proven that this long noodle that we have started in China. And then there's a theory.
That's silly.
There's a theory it traveled across the Silk Road from China to Europe, to Turkey, and then from Turkey it went to Italy. But
Well, who the fuck cares? It's food. I mean,
You eat it.
people say, I remember what my grandfather used to say. He used to say, you'll be a fool not to try something if you know you're not gonna die from it. If you know it's not poison, you should try it. You try it, then you can say, I don't like that. That's fine. I'm not gonna try it again.
Yeah.
And that's it. But people like they get so hung up with these things.
That's true. How long have you guys been doing music for?
I grabbed my guitar when I was 18.
18.
That was 2006. Long ago.
You grab it old, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like around that time. Maybe 14, 15.
Right after graduating
2004.
high school.
4. What is it?
6.
6.
2006.
I was in primary. You age well. Like
Yeah,
wine.
yeah, I know. Yeah.
It's well like that's great. Cheers, man.
Believe it or not, I still have to show my ID when I buy booze.
That makes sense. Doesn't that make you feel good?
I say thank
Just
you.
say yes.
I say thank you.
Yeah, just say it.
That's good. How about you?
When I pick up the guitar, I'll say.
Do you both play guitar? I don't play guitar. Something different. as well.
Yeah, strings and yeah.
So he plays the lead guitar, which is like the thing you call guitar, and I play the other guitar with 4 strings called the bass.
Yes. So that's the role in the band. But he plays guitar.
Yeah, bass guitar. Okay, nice. You don't you play guitar as well? Don't you
Yeah.
play-
Yeah, we do. We have 2 when we record everything together.
Yeah.
So it's kind of different dynamic than a normal band, which like everybody has a position. I guess.
You guys would talk. You told me the other time that you guys are preparing an album, right?
It's coming out this month, like in October.
Really?
Yeah.
It's 6 songs.
6 months.
It's a EP.
I want to hear that.
No, you're gonna buy it. You're gonna buy it.
I'm gonna buy it. So I can't hear like any unreleased, you know. Maybe after this, just one.
Yeah,
release.
we can listen.
One
We can
release, just one.
Oh, he won't take anything. Of course, man.
I'm still gonna buy it. Don't
Did
get
you
me wrong.
see the video, music video?
Which music video?
The single. One
You put
single
out?
came out 2 days ago.
I was working, man. I didn't have time.
We'll check it after.
That's the single
We'll
of
check.
this EP.
Okay, then I'll look. I'll buy it.
Anyhow, yeah, you can have a listen. Of course, it will be on Bandcamp.
Where are you guys gonna sell it then? Are you selling like physical?
We sold 3.
What are you talking about?
The
He's
single.
gonna be on Bandcamp.
Is
If
that
you want to
like a platform?
digitally, yeah, it's a platform for digital downloads,
Yeah.
and it gives you the opportunity to sell it if you want.
Oh, cool.
In a sense, you can hear the track, but if you want to give me money for my
Money
work,
for it, yeah.
yeah, there you go.
I'll have a look into it.
And then we also gonna sell it physically during the month, I guess. We put a lot of work in this shit, man. Like it's like 2 years or some shit.
All we have is time.
All we had is time, no much time, no much money.
I like the setup. It's nice. A lot of amps and
Yeah, imagine I have same shit or more in my house. Like we have all this gear. We're splitting at the
This
time.
looks sick.
Yeah.
And there's like some of the people that you guys feel inspired by, or that you like maybe, or you just added.
We do.
some
It's
random
like Pink
stuff.
Floyd there,
Is
Miles Davis, Michael, of course, Charles Barkley.
Some,
This is like our basketball hero.
all the ones that he likes.
yeah. So some music loving.
No, that's his favorite guitarist
Yeah.
there, right there. James.
Metallica.
Okay.
James.
Yeah, some music loving teenager or uni student dorm room.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah. That makes sense. That makes sense. It's missing a picture. of-
How do you write the music? I always like the porn star. You should put a porn star. Man, look at the rapper. He has better ideas right away. How do you write music yourself? Do you have somebody you collaborate, or you just how is it? How does it happen?
You know, I've had I was just now I'm like currently recording an EP with a friend of mine from here, Prosper. Shout out to Prosper.
Prosper.
He had me like try to write or to jump into the mic like straight while we were recording. So there was like a different experience. I'm used to stay in my room, hearing the beat, and just walk around and think about what I'm going to say. That's basically what I do.
But what about the music stuffs? Like I hear like there's a lot of trap there, right? Fair to say.
I'm
And like a lot of who writes this piano like chords and
so
shit like
in
that?
terms of the instruments, so far it's
The beat,
been,
the beat, yeah.
It's been all from like YouTube producers.
You pay them?
Yeah, normally pay for a lease, like a small lease, so you can release the songs. Yeah.
Is this how it goes?
Yeah. They have like a system of.
But
instead of
what do you mean the beat? Like the drums basically, right?
the whole beat.
The music
The
part,
music-
all other than the vocal part.
Yeah, the instrumental.
Somebody writes you the whole track.
The instrumental. They have set up the whole instrumental, and then you write over it.
Yeah.
You write the song.
Okay.
So as far as I understand, I have a couple of rapper friends back in Korea, and they just work with. So rappers rap. Their main focus is to write lyrics.
Yeah.
Like
And-
killer lyrics,
Yeah.
tell the shit.
And then there's another guy,
Beatmaker.
beatmakers,
Beatmaker. Which
like
kind?
like back in those days, DJ Premier, Dr. Dre.
But is it like beatmaker and then they usually have somebody writing the melodies as well? Like
They do it.
Yeah, of course.
They
Some
do both.
They are called producers, and
Producers, yeah.
they often use sampling.
So how much? I'm just like really intrigued with this. I never.
Yeah, they just
work like this.
make the beat, and then the rappers come in and hear.
No, I
and
mean-
then they go like this. Yeah, I feel it. Yeah, I feel
They're
it. They just start writing stuff.
Yeah. So
What's wrong with that? That's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, but how much you pay for one track?
okay, so
Let's just say.
it's tough to explain because they have like different packages. So this is like
Do you buy like a package for like a subscription, like for 12 months or something like this, or like is it per track? How does it work?
Not as such. So what you do is, for example, they have different packages. They have a basic lease, which you just get an MP3 version of the beat. That's like the cheapest. That could cost like 20 pounds. Let's say.
For a track.
Yeah.
That's cheap.
So
That's
and
fucking
then,
cheap.
but there are limitations to that. So you get that, but you can only sell, let's say, 10,000 copies, physical copies. You can
What
only
happened?
have.
Oh, if you sell one more, what happened? They get more money.
Well, you need to give them you need to give them a call to to negotiate a different type of deal, or you pay for a higher.
I mean,
That's not cool.
shit,
Otherwise-
we've been doing this shit for so many years.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't try to be now weird about it, but I don't think it's worth your time. What they're giving you,
Yeah, it's,
in a sense, because think about it, it's not a style of music that requires a lot of melodical vocabulary. It's not like, let's just say, classical music. You need to know like fucking theory. So it's just a beat. So in your case, you get like, let's just say
it's not-
a DAW, you learn the fucking shit and you just make your own
you
beats.
just make it. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that will be better for you because you learn the shit and you own it. Nobody will ask you for shit. You know?
I'll be honest. I do know how to make beats, but I'm not still happy with them. Plus,
Yeah.
I'm very lazy on making beats. So I'll be honest.
Just because you learn it doesn't mean you get the professional result.
Yeah, because you need to. My thing is,
Yeah.
if I want to put something out, it needs to be
Yeah.
to a level that I think it's really good. That I
Yeah.
will listen to that. I would listen to that. So
I see what you mean. I see
my
what
beats
you
are still not on that level, and I think I'm more of a executive producer rather than someone who.
Like a team with you.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
prefer to delegate. So
Yeah.
so
It's
far,
good to
I've been-
delegate. I'm not saying it's bad to delegate.
I've been looking for a beat maker, someone to to construct beats and everything for me, so I can direct them. Because I'm good with creating the whole process. If it's missing a certain type of melody, if the key came right,
Yeah.
bass, I know how to organize that. But
Yeah.
in terms of actually doing it,
So you basically putting the lead instrument there. Your voice is the lead instrument.
Yeah, I put.
So that's the difficulty. To put like a fucking kick and snare, I think it should be something not so difficult. If you think about
No,
it.
it's
It
not as that
depends.
simple.
It depends.
Not as
It's
that
not. It's not.
Yeah,
it's
go
not
on.
as
What you mean? Why are you saying that?
Yeah, you can technically make any beat you want, but
Yeah.
that doesn't mean you would sound like this proper
Pro.
hip hop track
Ah, okay.
that you hear in this commercial market.
Yeah.
It takes years.
Years of
Yeah,
experience.
so the rappers like him, they try to work with known producers, and the producers
I see. So
they,
you don't
they
wanna.
try to work
Got
with
it.
known rappers.
So why waste the time learning this shit when you can hire somebody and you can keep getting tracks out of this?
I know how to record the vocals on
Yeah.
top of it, and I know how to mix them right when it comes to that. But there's a different type of mixing when it comes to beats as well. So producing the musicality of it is
Yeah.
different than the vocals. So I know how to blend the vocals into the music. But there are people who obviously they make beats and they're good with blending in those.
Of course,
those
man,
so,
of course.
So yeah, I let them do their job. But you're not wrong. It's not efficient to pay for 20 or 40 pounds, let's say, for.
I don't think this is a lot of money, to
And
be
there's
honest.
yeah, it's
I was
not,
expecting to tell me more
but
money. Actually.
it goes up if you want to pay.
If you
for the-
make
if
it, then
want
you
to-
pay more,
If
right?
you actually want to pay for the beat, I think most of these beats online, you need to negotiate. They don't advertise the price, so you need to negotiate. It would be like in £1,000. If you have a low budget, like for example now, there are a lot of young artists like coming up, and they don't have a really big setup. They don't have anything, so they just have a mic and they little computer to record.
Nothing wrong with that, mate.
Yeah, so
Nothing
you
wrong
need,
with that.
you learn how to record your vocals, which is simple. You can do that. I mean, it's not simple. It's hard, but you can start from there. And
You start from there.
Get the beats off the internet just to get yourself going, to motivate yourself. And then once you get to a level that you see that there is a fan base, there's people listening to it, then you focus on get someone who is going to produce, pay for someone, and yeah, bet yourself on that.
Like the unknown rappers doing mixtapes.
Yeah, mixtape.
Yeah.
What I'm putting out next week is a mixtape. That's why I pay for the YouTube beats like that.
Yeah.
If you like the result, yeah, you should pay. I'm not saying
Yeah.
I'm against that. I'm just really intrigued by this work approach.
Yeah.
I never had this shit. To be honest.
If you go on YouTube and just write type of beats, you'll find like that loads. There's one
Loads
that's,
of beats.
yeah.
Yeah, so many producers they compete
start-
each other to sell it.
Mhm.
It's their job.
They're just making the whole track, and they're waiting for this charismatic vocalist to come and tell the shit, make it happen.
Or someone to
So get
actually
it.
someone to actually make it, because producers as well, if you see, the same as artists are growing, producers are also growing. So
Yeah.
not every producer is going to land, their beat is going to land to a big artist. So, and they need to make money.
It's a completely different process than being in a band. Being in a band, you have like a role, I guess. You just play an instrument, and there are 4 or 5 instruments.
Yeah.
Plus, you need an actual producer to produce the shit, because they're like, the more the instruments, more
More
difficult.
difficult it is.
The instrumentation more difficult to produce it.
We are trying to do the Beatles game. Band playing together and writing songs together.
Right, I see.
Well,
Yeah.
the rappers is more like the relationship between
Just him.
It's one artist, and there's
Yeah.
another
Solo.
person providing the pillow for the artist. That's
Yeah. Like for
a
example,
solo singer and a composer. Like in the past, in the 50s, professional composers, they would come to guys like Louis Armstrong. I wrote this song, please. You interested? And I'm gonna he would sit down on piano and show him, and then
that would be
something
okay,
like
but,
Wait! I have to stop you there. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Visit our website to join our mail list to receive news and special offers around the band and the show. Feel free to talk shit about things you like or dislike. And please support us through Patreon so we can keep making awesome content for you. Follow us on social media, and don't forget, in a fight between idiots, nobody wins. Until next time.